Damn, I know how to pause.
To try to bully, harass, try to make jealous, pick on me, anything, they're going to be sorry.
Boo-hoo-hoo, wham, wham, wham. I go around starting shit with people, then want to be, now I'm a victim. She do know nobody's buying her bullshit, right? Especially when all the videos are up for everybody to see. Oh, she's being bullied, she's being harassed, while at the same time, she's calling herself picking fights and starting wars with other people. She then bitches about, oh, she being made out to be jealous. Well, as I recall in one of her videos, guess who showed their jealousy along with the rest of her retarded special ed class when they find out I went on vacation, just like how I'm doing once again. Laying back in this imaginary lounge chair, drinking this imaginary daiquiri. Life is good. But guess who showed their jealousy on camera? But now she's crying about people making her to be jealous. But let's continue.
I will retaliate. I will get revenge. I'm not going to take the high road with toxic people. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take the high road with a narcissist.
Ma'am, you've been saying that for the last 4 months. For the last 4 months, you claim you was going to do this. You claim you was going to do that. So the question is, why haven't you done it? And yes, I'm going to keep saying this. You had 4 months to do so. Those 4 months, you haven't made a move. You haven't made a single move to try to stop us. This is why, since August of this year, all the way to now, Christmas is approaching and the new year is upon us, you're still talking about what you're gonna do. And that right there lets us know that you ain't gonna do shit but be in front of your camera running your mouth. And it ain't that hard to tell. And see, there's this favorite game I always love to play called expectation versus reality. What they think they're going to do, what they say they're going to do versus what actually gets done. Or if anything gets done at all. And so far, this fake psychologist with PTSD hasn't done nothing but run her mouth for the past 4 months. She said that she was going to stop Red Pill and MGTOW. She claimed that she's going to go to war with Red Pill and MGTOW. But it seemed like all she's been doing is just sitting in front of her camera, running her mouth rather than making moves. And yes, people go by your actions more than your words here. And they wonder why they stay struggling. But let's continue.
We'll get back at them. They're not worth going to jail over, but I will do things to get my revenge on them. I don't give a fuck. I will.
So why haven't you got your revenge yet? Why haven't you done it? Is everybody's question. Why is you on social media running your mouth instead of doing what you're supposed to do? That's everybody's question. But let's continue.
I'll get revenge. In my own way. Toxic, Machiavellian, manipulating motherfuckers. Users. Losers. Abusers.
And don't y'all find the irony that these same retarded fucks want to call other people's losers, while at the same time they're sitting in front of their camera on a weekend with nothing to do but be in front of the camera, whining, crying, bitching, and moaning, and complaining, while giving those same people they call losers attention and relevance. So by the end of the day, who's the biggest loser of all? Let's continue.
And I have to keep weeding these motherfuckers out every single time they try to come back around. And they think all this shit is...
Okay, let me stop you right there, Miss PTSD. First off, I don't even know where you stay at, and to be honest, I don't even give a fuck where you stay at. I ain't trying to look for you. I doubt Michael Gibson is trying to look for you either. None of the MGTOWs, the red pills, we don't give a fuck where you stay. We're not going to go and pay you a visit, ma'am. So get that shit out your head. Let's continue.
Just a game. They think it's cute. They think it's funny. Just by nature of being a man, they're automatically narcissistic. Men were the... Maybe because
they look at you as a complete and utter joke is the reason why they playing games with you right now. I know, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to dog you out. I'm just stating facts. When people look at you as a complete and utter joke, they will play games with you. If you don't want people to play games with you, then how about cutting the bullshit and let's continue?
One's out of control. They still are. I mean, basically, you see, the level of aggression of men in our society, murdering their entire families. It's men. They're the cause of all the crime, most of the crime in the world, wars, murders, all that. Serial.
Well, it's a good thing Miss PTSD here it's a good thing Miss PTSD here just exposed her own sexism towards men. She want to cry about, ain't it funny? She wants to cry about how men hate women, but at the same time, she's showing everybody that she's a sexist feminist who hates men. My college instructor once told us, can anyone ever in their lifetime try to fight hate with hate? No, it's impossible. How are you going to try to fight hate and beat hate with hate? But let's continue.
Killers, you really don't see any female serial killers. I mean, they're pretty much the cause of all the problems, and yet they sit there and fucking deny it and try to blame women for all their problems. It's pathetic.
Well, guess what? I'm the denier. And watch me deny your ass right here, right now. First off, stop the cap. You got women serial killers too. And I believe there was one recently. I believe there was one female serial killer that just happened recently. And yeah, there has been a history of women murdering, killing their own family, and all that type of stuff. And before you call me bullshit, if a woman has a child, and I ain't talking about abortion either, if a woman has a child and something that ticks her off to the point to where she murders her children in cold blood, you don't call that a woman who murders her family? Goddamn, Miss PTSD, are there any working brain cells in that head of yours? Just like how y'all want to claim, oh, all serial killers are men, but yet ignored the fact that there are also female serial killers out there, like that Nashville shooting. So please, miss us with the one-sided bullshit. Because it's cap and everybody knows it's cap. Let's continue.
It's so fucking pathetic, but that's how they are. You see that in a lot of the red pill, movements and stuff. And a lot of narcissists.
And once again, a quick reminder here. She's saying all this shit. She's saying all this shit, but isn't this her 6th or 7th video? Steady begging for these guys' attention just to sit there and say that shit? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Miss PTSD. Do you need a sofa and a box of facial tissue to cry us yet another river for our Zen garden? I think so, right? But let's continue.
Sociopaths, they read those red pill forums on how to target women, on how to destroy women, and a lot of those talk about abusing women, using narcissist tactics on women.
Oh really, Miss PTSD? Can you please state your sources? Can you please provide links for us to see these so-called quote-unquote red pill forms that you talk about, so we can see the evidence for ourselves and not just you talking? So when you post the link and we click on it, we're gonna see this so-called imaginary red pill form of red pill men claiming to do harm to women. Extraordinary claims requires extraordinary evidence. Damn, I can't take those bug eyes seriously. And why is she staring out? And why is she staring out in the corner in space instead of looking at her camera? I digress. But anyway, you can make this claim about red pill forms and red pill men promoting harm to women all you want, but without those receipts, without the receipts, without that extraordinary evidence, your words are nothing but words that has no meaning. And no, nobody's going to take what you say off face value. Something I told your special ed class this a long time ago. Pete, look, everybody, they got these red pill forums of red pill men promoting harmful and dangerous acts towards women. Oh, I believe you. Oh, I believe you because I'm hearing this from some woman with PTSD. Let's continue.
One of them was talking about attacking random women in public, like
rejection to hearsay, ma'am. We don't want to hear what someone says on those forums. We want to see that red pill forum for ourselves. So fuck all that reading what this person said on it. Show us the receipts or have several seats. Let's continue.
Ripping them or trying to hit them with your car or hit their car with your car. All this bullshit.
Show those receipts or have several seats.
Just because these men know they're worthless pieces of shit, they can't get women to have sex with them. So what they do is they're trying to act out against women.
Yet you yourself is looking pretty tense on camera, Miss PTSD. And I hate to completely roast, but last time I checked, a person's so tensed up to a point to where they can't see straight, clearly know you automatically know off the bat that they don't get sex themselves. Another reason as well is the ones that don't get sex at all be on social media or any place else talking about who gets sex and who don't. And the irony of it all, everyone expects this in the men's circles. You just proved that feminists are just up that same road too, if not further up that road. And for the record, what makes you think I don't get sex, huh? What makes you think Michael Gibson don't get sex, huh? Oh, is this your way to help you cope with the fact that you don't get sex? I think so. It's always the ones who worrying about, it's always the ones, fellas, who goes around worrying about who gets sex and who don't, be the main ones that don't get sex at all. Let's continue.
How pathetic they are. No, we don't want to have sex with you. We think you're fucking disgusting. We don't want to fuck any of you, okay?
And we don't want to fuck your sorry ass either, Miss PTSD. And what guy in your head thinking that? I don't know, but that sounds creepy as fuck. And for record, Miss PTSD, for the record, Miss PTSD, if you don't want to have sex with us, you don't want to be in a relationship with us, you don't want to date us, then why are you over here begging for all of our dicks and attention? I mean, that's the equivalent of a female calling a male a creep, but everywhere the creep goes, that female is still following the creep. And in case if you're too slow to comprehend that, you're calling a man ugly, but everywhere that ugly man goes, you are right behind them. You are right behind them, seeking attention and validation. Let's continue.
A lot of you don't even wash your ass, and this is true. This is true because why else would there have been dating gurus, dating?
That is the most retarded shit you ever said, PTSD. Oh, wait. Guys, check that closet. Check that closet. I think there's a female with PTSD in our closet spying on us while we shower. Spying on us when we go to bed. Check for cameras too while you at it. Because apparently Miss PTSD believes that we don't shower. We smell bad. Again, this is further proof. This right here is further proof just how full of shit she is. Let's continue.
Coaches that literally had classes on teaching men how to wash their ass. Do you really think we want to deal with you motherfuckers, you dirty motherfuckers? A lot of you who had to take a class on how to properly wash your ass.
I feel sorry for I feel sorry for the lane that has to deal with this. And and I need some clarification from Miss PTSD here. Does she mean those same dating gurus that's getting these men caught up out here? These same dating gurus who ain't helping these men out here? Those same dating gurus that these men are getting me too'd out here for? From rape to sexual assault to harassment to abuse? Yeah, those same gurus, right. So I guess that means these are the same gurus her fellow feminists have a problem with, but here she is kissing these dating gurus' asses, and she's supposed to be a feminist. Let's continue.
I think not, bitch. I think not.
Well, there you have it. Well, there you have it. Another episode of Miss PTSD rant another episode of Miss PTSD's temper tantrum, an emotional rant tampon about how much she hates the red pill, MGTOWs, and what may have you, myself and Michael Gimson, but yet she's back again, giving a fuck about us, begging for our D and attention, while claiming that she don't want us. Oh my God. Thank you for the comedy. Straight up, that was wonderful. I need to get a laugh while I sit here and relax. But nevertheless, this is an Amazon Prime example of people who always claim they're going to do something, but all they do is talk. This is the reason why they're struggling. If you're going to do something, then do it. Or as they say out here, or as they say out in the hood, don't talk about it, be about it. Because if all you're doing is just talking about it, then how are you going to expect for people to take your ass seriously? This is the reason why you're crying about people playing games with you. And furthermore, I'm not going to waste my time any further. I said what I had to say. I'm done and I'm out this bitch. Later.